Good morning, my friends. Today is Monday, January 18th, and I would like to start today by reading a bit of Psalm number 62 that says, "Find rest, O my soul, in God alone, from whom comes my hope. God alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress, I shall not fall. My deliverance and honor are with God, my strong rock, my refuge is with God." When I offer my prayers to God, I often try to say things that I think are good and noble and ask for things that I think God would like for me to have. I try to ask for things like strength and wisdom. But I have learned in my life that I also need to allow my prayers to become the answer to my prayers, to allow the words to become what I am actually asking for. In other words, when I pray to God, I need to allow God to be the answer. When I pray for strength, I am not just praying that God imbue me with strength so I can then go off and be strong on my own. I have to allow God to be my strength, my portion, my cup, to lead me in all of the things that I do. If I do not allow God to be at the forefront in my life, then I am what Paul called nothing but a sounding gong or a clanging cymbal, that even if I speak the words of angels or men and do not have love, then I am nothing. Today is the day that we honor the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. And I have always known somewhat of his work, of course, in leading demonstrations and peaceful activism against racism and inequality in America. And that is what we honor. But the thing that I also like about the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. is that he was someone who based his entire life in his faith in God and his discipleship to Jesus. That what allowed him to move forward in his life was his dependence upon God for his strength, and to allow God to be his strength, his portion, his cup, no matter what come his way. I'd like to read a prayer, the words of Martin Luther King Jr. For when he prayed, he often prayed to an eternal God, one in whom all things already exist. And he says, "Eternal God, out of whose mind this great cosmic universe came into being, we bless thee. Help us to seek what is within you, that which is high and noble and good. Help us to rely upon you in our moments of difficult decision. Help us to turn to you in our work with vigor for a warless world, a better distribution of wealth, and a brother and sisterhood that transcends race and color." One of the most important things we can do in life is pray. Prayer is not just a list of things we are going to ask God to do, as if we need to prompt God to do good things. Our prayers are a way of asking God to come into us, to change us, that we may put ourselves into what God already is, the things we pray for. God bless you, my friends.